Do you guys know the product Meow Mix? Do you know that product Meow Mix? Yeah, you know it's a cat food for your pet? A Meow Mix, supper for your cat? Meow Mix? At the grocer's? Well, anyway, I seen a commercial for Meow Mix. In case you guys don't know, you've been living under a rock for 35 years, Meow Mix is basically like a totally outdated, crummy, passé, completely off-trend, trashy, like white trash cat food from the 80s. Meow Mix, can you believe they're still selling that tripe? Some people like it. The only thing Meow Mix has updated in 30 years is their slogan, because their slogan used to say, like, meow, 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 meow mix, remember? Meow, 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 chicken liver, remember? But now they changed it, now it says this. They say this, Meow Mix, so good, your cat asks for it by name, meow, meow. Please, like I haven't done all the research, but I'm pretty sure that's a huge coincidence. Meow Mix. It's just junk food for your cat. You might as well give your cat freaking hickory sticks and Diet Pepsi. Which is fine, obviously, on their birthday, but not every day's a party. Not every day is a cat's birthday party. My boss told me that because I'm taking too much time off. Sometimes after shows, people say to me this. They're like, Jackie, why hickory sticks? Actually, first they say this, Jackie's so funny. And then after they say that, they say, but Jackie, why hickory sticks for the pet? And I'm like, hello? Have you ever seen a cat's tiny mouth? They can't fit a whole friggin' ruffle in there. A cat requires a chip that has been julienned. Oh, some professional chefs in the crowd. I can't tell that joke in the United States because they don't have hickory sticks and they don't invite me to go down there and do that. Is everybody here from Toronto even? Like you are, but you're not thrilled about it? Yeah, you're thrilled. Everyone here from Toronto? Anyone here not from Toronto, fine? Yeah? Okay, well, I gotta tell you something that happened in Toronto. We all know about it, but you don't, but we'll tell you. One time in Toronto, like a while ago, a person had this bright idea to go and like climb up a 100,000 foot, full-blown, pure 100 billion foot construction crane. Do you remember construction crane climber? Do you? You do? But like, if you do really remember crane climber, shouldn't you be like this? Yes! And not this? Yes. Crane climber! Okay, so what she did was, she shot up a crane, and then she like swizzled down to the end of it, and then she like frizzled down the dangler of it and hung out. You guys aren't impressed. I was impressed. It's all I could talk about that whole day and every day since, and concluding today. Crane climber, 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 crane climber. That was me that whole day. I was interrupting people's conversations like this. Sorry to interrupt. Crane climber? And people said this to me. They're like, Jackie, hush up and shush. They said, shush you. They said, don't celebrate crane climber. Crane climber is sick. She's sick. I was like, oh, she's sick on top of all that? Holy, I'm even more impressed. I want to see what this girl can do after she had some friggin' Dayquil. Right, though? Because I know when I'm feeling under the weather and I spot a crane, I'm just like, not today, not today. Ooh. Imagine our boss that morning at work. He's like, oh, you're not feeling well, are you? Okay, fine. Well, just rest up and it's fine. We'll get someone to cover your shift, I guess. And then later on, he's watching CP24. He's like, oh, busted. She's busted. I think she could have come in. A lot of people didn't like crane climber, and I think you are all of those people. Do you know why they didn't like crane climber? Because I think I know why. Because it was a girl crane climber, that's why. If it would have been a boy crane climber, they would have been like, boy crane climber, Toronto's newest daredevil, devil. What will he climb next? But it was a girl, so they were like, girl crane climber, she's mentally ill up there, yeah, sure. And they're like, she's expensive to get down off the crane as well. She's expensive. That's what they said. Oh, all that money. Sometimes people take photos of me while I'm doing my jokes and they don't turn out so hot. Everybody else's photos are like this. And like, and I'm like, my teeth grinding into dust. I suffer from an ailment. I don't like getting pictures taken of me too because I suffer from an ailment of acne. Oh God, I have that ailment. An acne ailment. I suffer from it. Oh no. Some people, like, when I tell them that, they're like, you don't have acne. No, you don't. Yeah, I do. You just can't tell because I've got a thick spackling of CoverGirl troweled onto my plain, ailing acne face. But underneath is acne, a lot of CoverGirl. Buy it at the Shoppers Drugstore. Oh, the Shoppers Drugstore. I go for the CoverGirl, but I stay for the this. But they kick you off after a while. But yeah, all I do all day long is Google cures for acne and get acne. There's no cures. There's no cures. All you can do is tricks and movie magic. I have this one trick, like when I'm at home just in my socks and my plain face, no CoverGirl, I'll like be looking in the mirror and I'll do like a pose, like strategically with my fingers to see what life would be like without. So I'm like oh, beautiful. Oh, that would be beautiful like that. I have another trick where I just color like beauty pencil on top of the acne dots, so it's like freckles, like exotic freckles, like Cindy Crawford, but many. And when I tell people that, they're like, but Jackie, don't people start to realize that your freckles are always in a different spot? I'm like, no, it's simple. You just don't let anybody into your life. Well, that's all the joke minutes I have. I don't have unlimited joke minutes. I gotta get out of here. Give it up for host, Kara Connor.